Good evening, everyone. We haven't had the 6 o'clock news today because of March Madness, so I just wanted to hop on here and give you a quick weather update. So far, things have been pretty quiet, at least here in central Mississippi. We've just had a few scattered showers around today, but as we look at Live by Max 12, you can see that line of thunderstorms progressing towards our area. This is what we're going to be watching for overnight for the potential of some severe weather. If we look off towards our north, some tornado warnings in the northern part of the state. A tornado confirmed that was on the ground north of Tupelo, but so far here has been pretty quiet. But this line that's in central portions of Louisiana, we're going to be watching for it continuing through the rest of this evening. Because of the chance for severe weather, a tornado watch has been issued for our northwestern counties. It does include Warren, Issaquena, Sharkey, Humphreys, Holmes, and Yazoo counties, and that's until midnight tonight. Now, most of us aren't under a watch at the current time, but I would not be surprised as we go later into tonight if some sort of severe weather watch is issued. So we'll be watching for the potential for that. Now, severe weather setup overall, at least the risk for severe weather, the level 3 out of 5 risk in the orange, the enhanced risk, includes the city of Jackson and generally areas west of Interstate 55. The yellow, slight risk for the Pine Belt and everywhere else of central Mississippi. The greatest threat tonight is going to be strong winds, up to 70 miles an hour. We could also get a tornado or two. Those are possible. Large hail up to golf ball size is also likely. Now, flooding is one of the lower threats for much of the area. However, flash flooding will be a potential, especially for those further north of Jackson and our extreme northern counties. Let's track out these storms. This is one model run, and it's running just a little ahead of right now, but at 8 o'clock tonight, you can see that main line of storms still off towards our west in Louisiana. It's going to move towards our northwestern river counties a little before midnight tonight. Here in the city of Jackson, I expect us to see the greatest impacts just after midnight, about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it's going to continue progressing towards the Pine Belt throughout the early morning hours. You'll be the last to see this storm in Hattiesburg and Laurel before it moves on into Alabama, but the storms could potentially last through mid-morning there, just depending on how fast this line moves out. But as we go into the afternoon, the chance for severe weather will be over. We'll just have mostly cloudy skies and the potential for a few isolated showers throughout the day. Here's that updated timing for you. For those north and west of Jackson, generally between 9 and 1 o'clock tonight. The Jackson Metro and much of central Mississippi from just after midnight through 4 a.m. is when you can see the heaviest of these storms. And then finally for the Pine Belt and those in south central Mississippi between 3 and 9 o'clock tonight. Talked about the flash flooding potential. Here's one model's estimates of rainfall amounts. I do expect us here in the metro to see at least 1 inch of rain tonight. Generally, the further the south and east you are, the less rain you're going to see. But for those north of the metro, you could see some flash flooding tonight. 2 inches of rain are possible, or more, even locally higher amounts will be possible. We'll be watching for the potential for flash flooding, especially in those extreme northern counties. Now, as we take a look outside right now, the winds are really gusty right now, shaking our live camera over downtown Jackson, but look how warm it is. It's still 82 degrees here in Jackson, 82 in Vicksburg as well, and we're in the upper 70s everywhere else, and it's almost 8:30 this evening, so still very warm. The air is still very unstable, so we're going to keep the potential for severe weather. And while I was talking about those temperatures today, we broke the record for high temperature here in Jackson today. The old record was 89 degrees, and we got up to 90 today. Vicksburg tied that record at 90 degrees. So record-breaking temperatures today across central Mississippi, and it's still warm as we go through the overnight hours, and those temperatures are going to continue to stay mild, dipping down only to the low 60s, 63 here in Jackson, 60 in Yazoo City, 62 in Carthage. Hattiesburg will be a little warmer at 68, still well above that average low temperature of 51 degrees though. And we're weather alert tonight for the potential for those severe thunderstorms. But now as we go through tomorrow morning, those storms will move off towards the east, and then by the afternoon we're looking pretty good with just those mostly cloudy skies. But before that, temperatures in the afternoon going to be much cooler than today. We're still going to make it up to the low 70s here in Jackson, but that's 18 degrees below where we were today. 72 in the metro, 70 in Carthage, and the upper 70s for Hattiesburg. Some good news this week, though. It seems like I think we've had the chance for severe weather each weekend for the past 4 weeks. So a break is coming from the severe weather. After that cold front moves through late Sunday night, that's bringing us the storms tonight. We will have a calm week ahead. Notice those clouds clearing out by the time we get to Monday evening, and we're going to stay clear for Tuesday, even into Wednesday, and then Thursday for part of the day anyway. We could have a few patchy clouds moving in as a result of a weak cold front moving towards the area, but I don't expect us to see any rain from this. The model's trying to depict a few chances here and there, but I would say we're going to be dry. For the majority of us, will stay dry this week, even into Thursday and Friday. Clear skies will return for Friday, and then after that, the weekend is looking good as well. So, it's the chance for severe weather tonight, but after that, calm weather is in store for all of central Mississippi for the next 8 days, which is something I haven't been able to say for at least the past month, which it may be longer than that, because it's been a very active season here in central Mississippi for the potential for severe weather. Talked about those temperatures, low 70s for Sunday, lows getting down to 60 for Monday. We'll warm as we move throughout the rest of the work week, though, returning to the upper 70s by the time we get to Thursday. So just want to reiterate, stay weather aware tonight, because the potential for severe weather, damaging winds are the main threat, but a tornado or two is not out of the question. Large hail is also possible, and that potential for isolated flash flooding in our extreme northern counties. That's the greatest chance for seeing some of that flooding. But then after that, Monday will dry out. We'll get rid of those clouds by Tuesday. Abundant sunshine through the week and heading towards next weekend. We'll even have our high temperature returning to near 80 degrees by next Sunday. So I hope y'all have a good night. We'll be here. Chief Meteorologist Ken South is here with me tonight. We'll be here through the overnight hours, keeping you informed about these warnings, if any warnings are issued about the potential for any severe weather. So just stay weather aware throughout the overnight hours.